today we are going to see a new lesson, supplementary reader. The name of the supplementary reader is Jim Corbett, a hunter turned naturalist. In this lesson we are going to see about a person called Edward James Corbett, who is popularly known as Jim Corbett. He was a British wildlife photographer, hunter, tracker, naturalist, and also a writer. He hunted number of man-eating tigers. What is meant by man-eating tigers? Tigers which eat human beings and leopards in India. So he hunted many number of tigers and leopards which eats human beings. He had more experience with tigers and other wild animals also. He also shoot those tigers and wild animals in his camera. He always preferred to hunt alone and on foot. He doesn't wanted anyone to support him or help him. He doesn't want to ride in a car or a jeep. He wanted only him to do it, and also on foot. He often hunted with Robin. Who is Robin? Robin is none other than his dog. Though he was an expert hunter, he admired wildlife. Being a hunter, we think that he may not like wild animals, but then he is a person who likes wildlife. He is not a person like others. He does not like to kill wild animals for pleasure or for sports. He hesitates to kill, but then he do it because for the welfare of the village peoples. He hunted these animals only to help people and only at the request of the government. He took no joy from the kill. He will not be happy with the by killing animals. He is not happy. He is do only because of the government's order. He often said that not against the law of nature but against the law of human. So he is not killing wild animals. He is not against the law of nature. He is killing animals because he is against the laws of humans. According to him, a tiger start eats human when they grow old or get hurt. And when they grow old or get hurt, they can't able to run fast. So they start kill humans. People cannot run as fast as wild animals. So only they make it human beings as their easy food. After eating human flesh for once, a tiger will not go for any other flesh. These are called man-eating tigers. His first man-eating tiger hunt was the Champawat tiger. It was a Bengal tiger responsible for 436 deaths. The one tiger had been responsible for 436 deaths in Nepal and Kumaon area of India. That Champawat tiger attacks has been recorded in Guinness Book of World Records because it has the highest number of death. She was shot in 1907 by Jim Corbett. So this person whom we are talking about is Jim Corbett. That person has shot the tiger dead. The tigress began her attacks in Rupali village in western Nepal. So the Champawat tiger has started his attack in western Nepal, Himalayas. Hunters were sent to kill the tiger, but she managed to escape from them. Many hunters were sent, but then Champawat tiger didn't came under any of the hunters' place. The Nepalese army, after failing to capture or kill the tiger, drew her across the border into India. So the Nepali couldn't able to hunt the tiger, so they drew from Nepal, and so the tiger came in the border of India, where there is a Kumaon district, and the tiger started killing people over at that place. After several incidents happened, people stopped going into the forest to collect wood, fruits, roots and other things. They were very much frightened to go out and refused to leave their huts for work also. They are not itself going out even for work because they are very much frightened. After hearing her roar from the forest, the British government requested Jim Corbett to help the villagers. So after he get the government's order, British government's order, then only he came for hunting the tiger. He camped in Kumaon district. Who camped? Jim Corbett camped in Kumaon district, and he started tracking the tiger. He moved around the village and restricted the activities of man-eater. Jim Corbett started making a round of the village, and he get to know how the tiger activities will be. After several unsuccessful attempts, Corbett managed to kill the tiger. Somehow Jim Corbett killed. The last death was of a 16-year-old girl in the village near Champavat, and left a trail of blood which Corbett followed. So the tiger, how it dead is, the last death made by the tiger is a 16-year-old girl. After the death, the tiger left the blood stains, and this Jim Corbett person had followed the trail of blood, and he found the tiger, and so he shot the tiger dead. Corbett had to abandon the hunt, decided to use villages and to organize a bait the next day near the Champa river. The next day, with the help of the villagers, he organized a bait. Bait means a trap, food in a trap he kept, and he waited for the tiger to come. As they were waiting, the tiger also came. The next day, Corbett shot the tigress dead near the Chatar bridge in Champavat. This is how the Jim Corbett had tracked the tiger, and he put the tiger into dead. In the postmortem, it has been seen that the tigress showed the upper and lower canine teeth on the right side of her mouth were broken. So the tiger got hurt where the upper and lower canine teeth is broken, so it couldn't able to bite the animal's flesh. So it came for the human's place, and it started hunting for the humans. And once when it started eating human's flesh, it couldn't able to avoid it, and so it continued it later. Jim Corbett was always against game hunting. He strongly advocated that deforestation and human encroachment were the main cause of mischief of wild animals. He doesn't want to hunt animals in his life. He mainly wanted to make the animals survive. But here he did this type of hunting is to save the human beings. It is not for the purpose of destroying the wildlife. He went on lecturing tours to educate the people about their natural heritage and the need to conserve forests and their wildlife. He even goes to lecturer classes where he'll purposely stress upon the natural heritage and the conservation of forest and wildlife. He promoted the Association for the Preservation of Game and the All India Conference for the Preservation of Wildlife. He played a key role in establishing India's first national park in Kumaon Hills. So, he had taken lot of efforts to preserve wildlife, and this made him to establish a new India's first national park in Kumaon Hills, and that national park has been named after Jim Corbett. It was initially named after Lord Malcolm Haley. So the name of the national park is the Haley National Park in Uttarakhand, India. Jim Corbett died on 19th April 1955. The park was renamed in 1957 as the Jim Corbett National Park. It was named after him to honor his role in establishing this protected area in 1930. So first the national park had been named by the person Lord Malcolm Haley. But after Jim Corbett's death, they again renamed the park as Jim Corbett National Park because of his because of his role, the important role he made in establishing the protected area. His name came to the park. Thank you.